guys, we're gonna go ahead and make waffles for our kids today. I grabbed batter from pancake mix and I made it a little bit watery, you can tell. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my mini waffle maker. I eyeball it. I usually put like 2 tablespoons of mix to make, but the last batch burnt, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. So I'm gonna close it and make it like that. And while we wait, I'm gonna go ahead and drink my apple cider. Okay, so I'm gonna open it now. It can be tricky to get it out, only because I don't spray it with any butter or anything. As a non-stick pan or surface, I guess. So I'm okay with that. Alright, it's hot. You can see it's not burnt or anything, so. And this was a gift to me by my daughter from, I think it was Mother's Day or my birthday. I can't remember, so. I'll go ahead and, ow! Burn myself. Okay. It's okay. I'll just edit that out, I guess. Alright. And again, I don't put any specific amount. I just kind of eyeball it. I've done this a few times where I know how much it takes. In my hands, I washed them last week, so it gives that extra flavor. It's like a cast iron skillet, you know? All that flavor you pick up over time. So. Okay, so here goes the circle one. Oh my goodness. This one's so fluffy. I stabbed it, so. And that. I'm gonna do another one. A little bit more. So I'm still making more. I have a few done, but still got a few more. So here's another one. I'm almost done making them. I think I've been doing it for like 15 minutes. This is a good idea whenever you're running low or you're just tired of the regular sandwiches, or it's a good little treat for them. So again, I just eyeball it. I don't have exact measurements. Just kind of doing like so. And I like to put a plate under because sometimes it spills when I'm just pouring it in there, so. On there. So we're almost done. I have one more waffle to make, and then I will start making the snacks and arranging the Bensco boxes, and then we'll be done. Alright, so now we're gonna get started with all of these cupcake liners. My girls just washed these, So I'm gonna put them in here and then figure out where they belong. I have the Bento box. Let's see. We're gonna do some raisins, some little pumpkins, and waffle. Feeling like a pink mood today. I'm gonna do the raisins there. Or raisins here. We'll see. I don't have any other color. Just making sure it's clean and picky. Okay. I'll close these. And these are for my daughter that I have to count her carbs for. So let's see. So I'm gonna give her some raisins. I have to weigh them because I have to make sure that I get all the carbs and the grams right. So 15, 40, so we'll do 20 grams worth of raisins. That's mLs. 15. And my dog's over here, she's thinking that I have treats. If I give her a raisin, she'll probably look at me like I just told her to get on a diet. Alright, so let's... Okay, and then we're still going to pack her these little pumpkins that are marshmallows. She really, really likes these. And I'm just going to go ahead and pack them. I usually pack her 3 and she'll eat all 3 of them, so... Okay. Doesn't really fit, but we make it work. Okay, so what I did is I cut the waffle in half and then I cut it into another half and then another half. So this is what it looks like. We're gonna go ahead and put her syrup in here, and this is spill proof, so I'll go ahead and put it in the middle. So it's about 2 tablespoons, so I'm gonna go ahead and measure it out. So like I was telling you guys, I really like this little measuring cup. It has 2 tablespoons on there. And it has cups and mLs and ounces and tablespoons. So I already measured it out. Oh, looks like that might be too much. So 1 second. Okay, so I got it out. I used one of these to suck it out, and then I put it back in here so I can place it in there, and everything's clean. So I washed some grapes and I'm gonna go ahead and put them in here. They're super crunchy, so I know she's gonna eat them. There's about 5. That'll be about 5 grams. So there's that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and test it and see if it's gonna spill. Moment of truth. Oh my god, it didn't spill. That is so awesome. Look. Okay. So when in my book, I'm gonna go ahead and put the stuff on there. The little picks and stuff. Okay. So now we're doing the little picks. My dog likes to bark at random things. Please excuse her, she's going senile. Alright. She really likes the eyes. And I have little ones that are up, so they're just in their rooms talking. One of my twins was having a grand old time in theirs. jumping in her crib. I don't know what she was laughing at, but she was laughing. As long as she's happy, I'm happy, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and put eyeballs in there. Yeah, the little girl loves eyeballs. Into a little green monster. I was looking at the pics for Halloween, and they had some really cute ones that I'm thinking about getting them, but I don't know. I hate to get them and they're only good for like a little bit, you know what I mean? Here's a flower one. Let's put this one in here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Oh gosh. It's hard to get it because there you go. So there's that. I'm not gonna put the card in there because I'm afraid somehow, some way it's gonna get stuff on it. So I'll just put it in the lunchbox. So here is her lunch, and then I'm gonna tape her carb count on there. And then now we're gonna do the snack, and we also have to do the carb count for her snack. So we're gonna go ahead and do an orange. I've already peeled it. She's in kindergarten, so she's not very good at peeling her oranges. I cut it. I'm gonna go ahead and do. I really don't want to mess with the shape. So I'm just gonna do little flowers. It's just little flowers, little pigs. It's a little bunny. And then a little frog. Putting the wrong lid on there. That's funny. Okay. And then there's something on my lid. I don't know what it is. A piece of chocolate, I guess. Oh goodness, it's been a long day. My dad's out of town and I had to go to his house. Took my older daughter and we cleaned it and took his dog a bath. And that was fun. He's scared of the bath, so we're gonna do pretzels. I don't know if I have the carb count on there. No, I wouldn't. That would make my job easier. Ha ha ha, that's funny. Okay, I don't know if I should do some grapes as well because there's still room in here. I'm gonna go ahead and do like 4 or 5 grapes in here and we'll wash them. Okay, so her lunch is ready. Now we're gonna move on to my son's lunch. Excuse that, that's my dryer. So I know he likes grapes, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And I know he likes blue, so we're gonna go ahead and do this here. And then we're just gonna need this. I don't know. I think I might just do like a pack of mac and cheese for him and then just give him some snacks and see if he likes them. If not, I don't know. So We'll see. Man, I tell you, these kids, it's like the more you tell them to go to bed, the more they come out. We're gonna do a little panda. These grapes are so crunchy. And I know I just did that. Hopefully it doesn't affect anything. That's what we call my son. Okay. There we go. See, I don't want it to... Okay. There's that. So I usually give these if he's having a rough time eating things, but today I made homemade burgers and he ate them really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these Halloween pretzels in there like this. And then I like to put my stuff in containers. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is where I keep all the fruit snacks. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it here. And I open his fruit snacks because he doesn't know how to open things just yet. And little things like that upset him when he doesn't get it like right then and there. And like I've mentioned before, he is autistic, and little triggers like that he's working on at therapy, so it's just a work in progress. I'll put that there. We're gonna go ahead and put this, I'm gonna put a cat in here. Probably not a blue one. I'll put that there. I'll do a little dog. How about that? Put a little dog in here. Like that. And then I don't know what I'm gonna put here, but I'll figure it out. And again, I am gonna give them this. So everything in here is just gonna be like a little snack. I had to send my husband off to work. So let's see. I'm gonna do this blue one here. So I'm gonna do pepperoni here. I guess I need a liner, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and do one of these liners. Let's do yellow. And I don't own any rights to any music play in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and do like this one. Like so. Just to give them some protein in there. I struggle a lot with getting them to eat the proper portion of like fruits, veggies, and all of that. And it's just really hard to get them to eat. So just anything in general, like he has like his 5 foods and that's what he eats. And he'll change it up on me. Like one day he'll just decide that he's not going to eat pepperoni anymore. He hates pepperoni. How could I even think to offer pepperoni? And then I'm stuck thinking of different things that he wants. And he doesn't talk per se. He says a few words, but he doesn't really talk. Like, he can't say, "Hey mom, I want chicken nuggets today," or "I want broccoli," or "I want," whatever he wants. He can't tell me. So he can't say those things to me. And I mean, as sad as you might think it is, I'm really proud of him because he has come a long way and his therapies have worked so well. He works so hard every day with his therapies to speak and communicate with me. And yeah, it's been a family effort to get him to speak and talk. And I remember when he said mom for the first time, and I literally just like dropped down to my knees and started crying. Like, it was such a, like, it was so nice, and so much love just poured into me when he said mom, because it made me feel like he acknowledged me as his mom. It like drew me into his world, and I loved it. And now he tells me mom, and he tells me he loves me, tells me I stink, and he has such a good sense of humor. I love it. Like, even though with the language barrier, he is like so funny. He's just so funny. So yeah. So here's his lunch, or his snack I should say, because tasty, huh? So we'll do that. And again, he had like 2 full burgers today, so I don't know if he'll eat anything tomorrow. But, and again, he eats at home. If he doesn't eat at therapy, he'll eat at home, so don't be worried. So now I'm gonna do things a bit different for this video. I am going to put the girls, the older girls' lunches on here, only because they're so easy to do and so easy to make, and I already kind of know what I'm gonna make them. They each requested, we're gonna do 2 peanut butter sandwiches, a waffle. So they don't eat school lunch, they eat home lunch. I do put money on their account at schools just in case if they decide they see something that they want. They just bring back the lunch, and I recycle the lunch. I either give it to a twin, or I give it to a brother or a sister that might want it for a snack for after school. And we do it that way. Or they can have it the next day for their lunch. So I try not to waste a lot of food, only because, you know, you never know. There are good times, there are bad times. There's times where you're scrapping for cash. There's times where somebody might need something, or whatever the case is. And I don't make peanut butter sandwiches for my diabetic daughter, because a little kid in her class has a peanut allergy, so we don't do that. But the other classmates don't have peanut allergy, so I do peanut butter sandwiches for the other girls. So I usually toast the bread, but it's late and I still have to take a shower, and it's a Monday night or Monday morning. I still have to take kids to school and do everything, so yeah. Oh wow. I can hear a kid's TV. It's on so loud that I can hear it over my music. And I can hear it over the background noise that I have, so I'll have to turn it down whenever I'm going to go take a shower here in a minute. Oh goodness. There's a lot of peanut butter on this one. So I'm gonna do that like so, and then I'm gonna move on to this one. So a little bit about myself. I am a mom of 7. I have 5 girls and 2 boys. I love my kids. I love my girls. I love my boys. I have a set of twins, and I have a high schooler. I have 2 middle schoolers, and a kindergartner, a preschooler, but he's not in preschool because he requires a lot of therapy so he can talk. My son is autistic and he does not talk, and one of my twins is also autistic. The other twin has a lot of behavioral issues, which we're all working on it. We're enrolled in therapies, we're on waiting lists, and I just decided to start doing videos one day, and I said if I could help any other moms, or I can help anybody else going through this, because I remember when I started, I gotta clean this, there's a lot of peanut butter. So I said if I could help any mom or dad going through recent diagnosis or anything of that nature. I mean, we have diabetes in the mix, we have sensory issues, we have non-verbal, I guess you would technically call it, even though he does say some words, and although he may not speak, he does communicate, which is really weird from understanding and learning the process of all of this, the medical terms and everything. It's just been a process. When were we diagnosed? I think we were diagnosed like 2 years ago. So I'm still fairly new in this whole process. We've been in therapy for about specific therapy for autism. I think it's been a little over 6 months. So not long at all. However, we've seen such a huge increase in everything, in eye contact and everything, and it's been just so wonderful. It's been so wonderful just to see him and the little person that he is, because I don't know, it might also be that he's getting older. That's always fun, like just seeing him grow and seeing him become his little person. Like any parent would say that, at least I would hope. So yeah, I remember when we got the diagnosis, and I was just so shocked. Like, I would have never guessed. Like, in my family, there is someone who has autism in my family, but there are other circumstances that played a role in that autism. Like, sometimes it's hereditary, sometimes it's like you have an injury and like at birth, or there's a gene or whatnot. Like, I am very ignorant, I guess you would say, and if it's the wrong word, I apologize. Like, I'm still learning as well. So based on what I know, and you guys can definitely correct me if I'm wrong. I am always open to discussions or talk, just anything about this topic. Like, I'm constantly learning. So if you guys want to talk about it, we can. This is a safe place to talk about this. But back to what I was saying. So I was talking to someone that has a daughter with autism, and when we got the diagnosis, I kind of reached out to her and I was like, hey, you know, my son got diagnosed with autism and I just don't know. And I don't think you guys know this, but I moved to an area where I don't have much family here except for my husband's family. So I'm not familiar with doctors or anybody out here. And I was just reaching out to her. Like, we had hung out before and we talked about our kids and everything. So I felt comfortable enough to reach back out to her. And I was just like, hey, my son got diagnosed with autism. I know so-and-so has autism. You know, I was just wondering what steps I should take. Do you have any, like, basically any tips or anything that you did that I should do in order to be, like, on the right path, right? Well, this lady left me on red. Yes, she left your girl on red, and I was just so upset, to put it nicely. And I just, like, broke down. So I just, like, broke down because I was, like, so lost with this new diagnosis, and I thought I could trust her, and I thought that she was going to help me because I would help someone in this situation. If it were, you know, if roles were reversed, I would help her. Like, I would help anyone in this situation. But she just, like, left me on red. Still to this day, she has not reached out to me and said anything to me because I'm still waiting for her reply. I don't know if maybe, like, it caught her off guard or what, but I mean, that was kind of rude. Whatever. So that kind of gave me the nudge to do this and reach out. So the leftover waffles, I leave them and I put them in the fridge, and then in the morning the kids can grab them and go if they're hungry, or it's a good snack for my twins. My twins stay home, and I like to leave food like this for them. So yeah, so she just, like, never talked to me after that. And if she ever sees this video, I hope she knows that that was really rude. And I forgive her for that, but I mean, I don't know. It's someone that has had the diagnosis and knows how, like, insane just someone saying, yes, your kid has, your child, your loved one, your little baby has autism, how much it takes a toll on you. Like, because autism has so many unknowns and so many, like, you just don't know how bad it's going to get, how bad it is. Like, they just tell you, like, a number. Sorry guys, there you go. So they just tell you a number and they're just like, okay, level whatever, or high functioning, or whatever they say, and then you're just left with that. And they're like, good luck, thumbs up, thumbs to the sky. It's just like, okay, you know, I have to navigate this world with my kids and deal with all of this. Sorry for the vent section. It's just, it does this word that they label, because that's all it is. It's a label. They just label it because it's an umbrella. for all these actions, all these things that your child does, and they're like, okay, it's autism. And then you're left navigating the world. It is so, I want to say it's necessary to have a support system, but there is no support system for anyone with children for autism other than therapies that I know of. Like, it's just, it's so sad, actually. It's sad. So now I'm giving them Funyuns, and my teenage girls love hot stuff, and just the most unhealthiest of things they like. It's like fighting someone to get them to eat healthy on their lunch. At home they do pretty well, but at school they want all these things, and I think it's more or less because their friends eat like this and they don't want to feel left out. And as long as they get home and eat their fruits and veggies, I'm okay with it. And I already packed the fruit. I don't know if you guys saw that. I was just kind of rambling, but they got an orange, and then I'm gonna give them this. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, there's not much support, and there's not like social groups for kids with autism. There's a place near me that does have like a gym for kids with autism. It's like a play area, but it's outrageous. I think it was like $200 an hour to drop your kid off so you can go play. And I mean, if you can afford that, I would rather put those $200 an hour towards something else that would benefit him or her than just an hour. Like, I don't think it's fair that just because your child is special needs, you have to pay so much more for childcare. But that's another topic for a different day. I mean, it's whatever, I guess. And if you guys like me talking about this as opposed to me just packing lunches, I am more than happy to talk about this. We gotta do the notes as well. So yeah, soccer season is over finally. We're not doing any more sports until next year. We might try out for basketball. I'm just not sure yet. It's just, things are a bit hectic right now, so you know, like I said, I have twins, I have 3 with autism, I have 1 with behavioral problems, I have teenagers, and it's just, it's tough juggling it all. She was really good today, so I'm gonna give her one of these. Okay, so I think I'm done now. Nora takes this water bottle. I don't know why. She has a hydro flask and she has all kinds of other water bottles, but she insists on taking this one. Again, it's something that I don't think I'm gonna win. She prefers that one, then she prefers it, right? So that's that. So it was nice talking to you guys. Let me know if you guys want any more information on autism or any more anything else about our journey with autism.